Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess. I am the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you are interested in purchasing this book, I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. They say that with age comes wisdom. While I cannot confirm that sentiment, I can tell you that with age comes compassion. When I was younger and I would see a homeless person, all I could really wonder was, why don't they just get a job? Well, these days things are very different because a job does not always cut it. We are all individual creatures with our own faults and our own weaknesses, but we also have many strengths and positive attributes. But when you run the numbers, a job might not cut it anymore. In 1950, the median home cost was $7,354. The average person made $3,300, so the home price cost about 2.5 years worth of work. Well, today, the average home price will cost a person 7 years in terms of working a regular full-time job at the average salary. That's nearly 3 times as much than in 1950. So what do? We have a spouse that works a job. We work 2 jobs. We work 2 jobs while our spouse works another just to keep up. In 1950, there were no cable bills, cell phone bills, internet bills, and car insurance was not mandatory. Most companies had a pension, you were part of the union, and medical was free through your employer. Well, things are not the same for my generation or the next generation. Right now, I work full-time and I make $14.83 an hour. I am in a fantastic financial position, and I retired early at age 38, and I don't work for money. All the money I earn is maxed out in my 401k, Roth IRA, stock options, and my medical. I do not bring home a paycheck. But what if I were like everyone else and I had to make it on my $30,000 a year and I had to rent? Could I do it? I honestly don't know. If I did everything 100% right without any missteps or mistakes, I would put only 15% in my 401k and have medical insurance, leaving me with a paycheck of about $1,700 a month. This is, of course, after taxes and medical insurance is taken out. A rental in my area for a studio apartment costs around $800 a month because, let's be honest, the cheapest ones for $600 a month are pretty much never available. $800 are the second cheapest options. This leaves me with $900. Take away $200 for food, now I have $700. Take away $100 for internet and electricity, I now have $600. Take away $100 for car insurance, I now have $500. I would not be able to afford a new car because the average car payment today is $600 a month. I now have no choice but to walk or bicycle to work until I can save up enough to buy a car. But a good used car is $15,000, so it'll take me 3.5 years to save up enough to buy a really good car, or I can save up for 6 months and get a beater car. Okay, now I have a beater and it costs me $200 a month in gas and maintenance to run the car. I'm now left with only $300 a month. Well, $300 a month goes really, really fast. It's barely even enough to save up for a nice vacation. I am down to pretty much being broke. This might be an extreme example, but it also does not take into consideration any medications or prescriptions I might need. It doesn't take into account any dentist appointments or doctor's appointments. It also does not include any credit card payments or student loans. I do not honestly know if I could do it with one full-time job. This is an extreme example, but people go through this every single day. This is why it is so vitally important to stay debt-free. This is why it is so important to rip off the Band-Aid in your 20s and work 2 or 3 jobs if you have to in order to get ahead, or make that down payment on an affordable home. It is so much easier to work yourself to complete exhaustion when you are 20 as opposed to when you are 40 or 50 or 60. So telling a homeless person to get a job might have been acceptable in 1980 or so, but not so much anymore. I often notice when I see a homeless person holding a sign that their sign will say something like "God bless," "anything helps," or "just hungry," yet they do not say "we'll work for food" like they did when I was a kid. Why is that? Many would say it is because we have an entitled society and bums just don't want to work. While that might be the case with some of them, it is also possible that many of these homeless people have been knocked down so many times that they are aware that getting a job is not really going to improve their circumstances unless they get 2 or 3 of them. And let's be honest, which is harder? Holding a sign for a few hours a day or working 16 hours a day just to have a roof over your head? As a society, we are getting smart. Many are already learning that homeownership is a dream that is not attainable for everyone. Many are van dwellers, RV living, buying rural cheap property for a safe place to prop up a tent, tiny home living, shipping container homes, turning tough sheds into safe small spaces where they can lay their heads down for a good night's sleep. So many people now have to go to food banks and low-income assistance programs by no fault of their own. It is not because of the greed of a few corporations, despite what many may think. It is the corruption of our government taking away half of everything that we earn in the form of taxes, then taxing us 2 or 3 times on the same money over and over and over again. It is the local cities and states making it all but impossible for people to build their dream properties through regulations, zoning laws, permits, and you pretty much have to jump through hoops and red tape. So it's so bad that we just give up and say it is so much easier just to live in a van down by the river. Chris Farley might have been a comedian, but he definitely got some things right. We are living in a sad world where our dreams are being squashed like a worthless bug. We do not ask for much as a society, but those we put in power by the people and for the people think it is too much to ask. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. Hello, everyone. I am Prepper Princess. Hello, my name is Prepper Princess, and I am a YouTuber who cannot speak in front of a camera. Can you speak in front of a camera? Oh my gosh, blooper. Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess. I am the author of... I forgot the name of my book. Living on Almost Nothing. I'm an awesome salesperson, just saying. That's another blooper. That's 2. It's rare that I get 2 bloopers for one video. Awesome. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Let him shine, let him shine, let him shine. I can't sing, but I can smile. How's it going? You just guarding the door? You having fun with that? You want a belly rub? You want a belly rub? How about a butt rub? You want a butt rub? Let's get you a butt rub. Oh, yes. Oh, you do want a belly rub. There we go. There we go. Who's my boy? Oh, yes. Oh, lift up the leg. Get it in there. Get it there. Get it there. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Mommy loves you.